Hey, it's your girl, Miss Jennifer, and I wanted to come to you today with a message of empowerment for my ladies. Of course, this word is good to edify for male or female, but I like to speak to my ladies. I don't feel like bringing out the big boy camera, so this won't be widescreen. Anyway, I just want to talk to you about not easily broken. I know sometimes we don't recognize our own strength sometimes, especially as women when it comes to us in dating and in relationships. Sometimes we can get so far in and so far gone that we start to identify ourselves by the relationship or that person that we care about so much. Their opinion about us begins to take on such heavy weight in our lives, like that we give their opinion so much weight. And if they don't see us in a certain way, sometimes that can bog us down, and sometimes we can start to almost prove ourselves. Now, let me say this. The right person, you're not going to have to prove yourself to, because they're going to see you. But a lot of times in relationships where that's somebody who really ain't for you. But anyway, sometimes their opinion can mean so much to you that you start to go out of your way to prove to them that you're really like this, or you're not really what they're thinking. But here's the thing. A lot of times they know exactly who you are, but there's something else operating in them. And they're using that to control you, because listen to me very carefully. When a person knows that their opinion of you carries such significant weight, that it matters so much to you what they think of you, they now have a tool to control you. Now, the right person, if this person is good for you, someone who really loves you, they won't take advantage of that. But please know, every man knows that if a woman really is concerned, and I mean, we all care, and to a certain degree, what the person we love thinks about us. But a man who is not operating in the right intentions, who knows what he thinks about you means so much, he will use that to his advantage. And some men and women will use that to emotionally abuse people, because they know I can now control her, I can now control him, because I know that what I think of him or her means so much. So first of all, if you're in that situation, you have to take your power back. How do I take my power back? You take your power back by not saying you don't love that person, but you got to take your power back by saying, I love myself more than I love him. And guess what? God called me to be who I am before I even met that person. Matter of fact, before you were even formed in your mother's womb, God fashioned you together. He called you, and you're fearfully and wonderfully made. So guess what? If that person leaves you, if their opinion of you wavers, guess what? You still are who you are. So what's the most important thing? Is it for them to just see who you really are? Absolutely not. The most important thing is for you to see who you are, not just see it, but know it. Because see, sometimes we can know something, but you're still trying to convince somebody else, oh, no, it's really not like that. I'm really like, you don't have to do that. You need to know for yourself exactly who you are. You need to know what you want. And guess what? Walk in your truth. And if that person is for you, guess what? They're going to follow suit with where you're going. They're going to see you as you are. Now, the wrong person, they will always find something wrong with you. It doesn't matter how authentic you are. The person who is no good for you will always find something wrong, even if they're not necessarily a bad person. But if they're not for you, it'll never be good enough. It's never going to be good enough. So the most important thing you can do is take your power back by not caring. That doesn't mean you don't care it doesn't mean you don't care about that person. I'm not saying, oh, go be ratchet and I don't care what you think. That it's not that. It's not proving to him or her that you don't care. It's just really not caring. It's just saying, I know who I am. I love this person, but I know who I am. And if they can't receive that, then that's their problem. I'm not going to contradict who I am. I'm not going out my way to prove who I am. I prove who I am by being me and standing in that. I don't have to do anything extra, so they can either take it or leave it. I respect them. I will love them. However, if they can't receive me, or if they're going to try to use the fact that I care about them to control me, it's time to go. So I just wanted to give you that word just to uplift some people, because I know sometimes we can get so caught up in trying to make the other person feel better about who we are, or convince them. Sometimes you might do something a little out of character. You might have a bad day, and the wrong person, they will take that one time, that one incident, and suddenly that's your whole persona. And they tell lies and they tell people these things about you that are not so. But let me tell you, only thing you can do is be who you are. And guess what? All the lies they done told about you to other people, if those people are ever around you and they have the good sense to judge you based off of their own experience with you, guess what? They're going to see eventually, I don't really think that person was being forthcoming. So just be true to who you are and stand in your own authenticity. Peace.